mountains. We're going to come back. We're first going to stop for a picnic, and then we will proceed higher up in the mountain. Die route is vandag 2,5 uur lang. Sit terug in ons spoordekke. Ons gaan vir die 6 tunnels waardeur ons gaan beweeg vir 6 tunnels. And then we're also going to show you the 4 passes of which the railway line is the first one. The business this year is 25 years old. What an achievement for tourism. So yeah, these railway lines were originally built on the direction that we go now for tourists, or for trains going to Outeniqua and then from there to Quebec or Elizabeth. No other trains anymore on this railway line. It's only ourselves, the Outeniqua power van. In the opposite direction from the station, the trains went to Mossel Bay and then to Cape Town. Look. 9 to 10 tons of dynamite has been used on a monthly basis to blow up the mountain, and you will see the large cuttings that we will be moving through. Absolutely stunning. Nou ja, hierdie trolley staan bekend as die Trackmaster. Was gebou in Suid-Afrika gedurende die 1970s en was gebou vir die gebruik van inspeksiedoeleindes op die spoorlyne reg deur Suid-Afrika. It's driven by a 6-cylinder Perkins or IDE diesel engine with an automatic gearbox. The trolley there at the back originates from London. It's known as the Wickham trolley. It was also imported by South Africa during the 1950s from London, where it was built, and it was also used for inspection purposes on the railway line throughout South Africa. Very old technology. But I think that's what the tourism like and enjoy, is to go on stuff like this, not all the modern stuff where you only press buttons and op die linkerkant die botaniese tuine van George, the Botanical Gardens of George here to your left. Baie pragtige teetuin waar jy ook kan kom sit, and you can have a look here at the local trees and plants in your area. Coming up here in front on the left is a small copy. It's got benches there from concrete. There's someone standing there. Now all the plants and trees planted around the circle are herbs, what the Khoisan people used many years ago for personal use. Die bome hier aan die linkerkant, die hoë bome is die geelhoutboom, die nasionale boom van Suid-Afrika. And of these trees, the national tree of South Africa, the yellowwood tree, expensive wooden furniture and wooden articles are being manufactured. Nou gedurende 2018 was hier geweldige brande in die Outeniqua berge. Hier het so wat 90.000 hektaar plante en bome verbrand in die berg. En hier het baie skade aangerig op die spoorlyn. Now our transport company known as Transnet is still responsible for maintaining this railway line. So they closed the railway line for 2 years after the fires to do the necessary repairs. And from time to time you will see the concrete sleepers on the railway line, and I will remind you that's where in those areas the fires were devastating. Soos wat ons nou hier deur die draai beweeg, sien jy 'n dubbel spoorstaaf. Jy kan ook agtertoe kyk tussen die 2 trollies. Nou al die treinwiele is 'n kompleet staal eenheid met 'n flange reg rondom die wiel. Dit lyk soos 'n dik lem. En dit is nou tussen die 2 spoorstawe hier aan die linkerkant. There in front it will be on the right hand side where the flange enters between the rails, and that stabilizes the train through the corners. wildlife that we might see on our tour is the bushbuck, the bosbok, the baboons, the bobbejaner, and very high up in the mountain, the well-known little buck known as the klip sprinter. The higher we go up in the mountain, the better the views will become. Flowers that you see here as we proceed are the heather, die heide, al hierdie pink blommetjies, baie van dit af soos wat ons vorentoe opgaan in die berg. There's the Botanical Garden, gives you an idea of how high we're up in the mountain. And as we proceed there to your very, very far left, there's a tower there with a round ball on top of it. It's the beacon for the George Airport, the radar tower. Once again, look at my hand. That silver grey area there to your left. All of that is shadow netting. And that is the Redberry farm. So if you're here on holiday, that is most definitely, to put it on your bucket list, you will not be disappointed. Jy gaan nie teleurgesteld wees nie, die arbeidsplaas. Die grootste doolhof van Afrika. The largest maize in Africa. The largest strawberry made out of steel there by the owners, and it's said to be the largest in the world. And more exciting is, baie meer opwinding is, dat jy eie arbeid daar in die land kan gaan pluk. You're going to pick your own strawberries there in the land at a minimal price, and I can promise you, are very high quality. Station, a very active station many years ago. we're going to stop here in front to get permission for us to proceed higher up in the mountain due to another power van being here on our right hand side. We will just give Marius some time to talk to our Worcester controlling office. This steel pipe constructions that you see here in front is where the steam locomotives got to a standstill and where they were filled with water to continue with their daily tasks. Ja, nou vir een of ander rede in hierdie tunnel nou praat ons van die woord wat op die tong voorkom waarvan ons nie meer deesdae baie hou nie. En dit is load shedding. Vorentoe kyk en 'n bietjie links sien jy weer die tolhuis van hier af. Heeltemal verbrand in die brande en weer gerestaureer. So as jy iemand is vir geskiedenis, dis die plek om heen te gaan. Look very carefully now with me here to the left. Here you can see the first pass in the Outeniqua mountains, this ridge down here. Hierdie rif hieronder. It's a hiking path today. Now the transporters came over here with their ox wagon and oxen and the goods that they transported and with their oxen. They went over the mountain to the other side, to the little town known as Herald, and it took them 3 days to complete the route. So we've shown you already the history of the railway line that is part of the 4 passes and the Kraddock Pass, the first pass in the Outeniqua mountains. Do yourself a favor and stand up here on my side. Go and stand there and look down. Baie mooi wil sien. If you want to see something beautiful, look completely backwards and see where you came from. Kyk heeltemal terug. Down here. It was a project for 250 convicts during 1848 who built the Montagu Pass at a cost of £36,000. It's named after Sir John Montagu, the colonial secretary of the Cape. It's said to be the longest unaltered gravel road pass in South Africa with a length of 17.3 kilometers. At the moment the pass is closed as a result of during November, December last year when we encountered heavy storms and we held sums, and they are busy repairing this historical gravel road pass for tourism. Absolutely beautiful if you can drive there with your vehicle.